I think there are lots of major challenges. Some of the key ones, of course, are around the cost of living crisis, wage inflation, employee expectations, and how the HR leader can take some of those challenges and translate them into business actions.
If you look at the world around us, there is just constant turbulence, constant change. And what I would say to any HR leader is that they need to be the constant in the organisation that takes care of the people and works with the senior leadership in the organisation to ensure that there is a degree of stability on the one hand, so that people have a sense of community, have a sense of belonging. But on the other, they also work with the organisation to help it stretch and to think about what comes next.
The economic and cost of living context, which has both got a consequence as a CPO in terms of your social responsibility towards your people, but also to help your organisation manage costs in that more tough economic environment as well.
I think it's a combination of the macroeconomic situation we have in the world, and irrespective of where you're sitting, we are all part of that. And then combining that with the reality of the business you're working with. And our work in HR is we are there to support the business, so connect it to the business priority and strategies and translate that into a people strategy.
There is a really complex external macro environment. We've still got the cost of living crisis, we've still got very high inflation. We've also still got an evolution, I think, from a very buoyant labour market to one that will start to become more subdued, but with certain skills that are still in really short, limited supply. So I think there's some really big challenges there.
So what are you doing as a CPO to make your business a magnet for talent, and also to make sure that you are articulating your value proposition to employees and you're getting it out in the marketplace?
I think we've got the advent of technology, and technology that a few years ago seemed very abstract and quite difficult to understand how it would really change in the workplace. But now things like ChatGPT or AI really come into the market in quite usable and accessible ways, and I think they'll have a profound impact on work, how work is organised, and on businesses. So I think it's a real challenge, actually a really exciting challenge for the HR profession.
Probably right up there on the list for chief people officers and indeed executive teams is be clear about your purpose and find ways to viscerally connect your purpose to your employees and ensure that there's a feedback loop that's happening, because I think that at its heart is becoming more and more critical to employees and probably defines the strength of relationship they have with their organisations.
The changing nature of the future of work. So how are you differentiating yourself in your organisation and in your business model to attract the people that you need to succeed in the future for your business?
People have taken the opportunity, if they're able to reflect on what they want from work, how it impacts on their family life, on other passions. And I think as businesses, we need to increase the personalisation of our EVP and how we engage employees and the wider workforce.